Hi, I'm Jessica. The ecosystem I'm going to introduce you today is Silver Springs State Park. Silver Springs is located in central Florida, just west of the Ocala National Forest. Growing up in Ocala, I visited the springs often, enjoying glass-bottom boat rides, shows, and many animal encounters. Since the park has dramatically changed, it is less commercial. However, the glass-bottom boats remain. It is much more tranquil now. Silver Springs was first inhabited by the Timicuan Indians in the early 1500s. Soon they were taken over by the Seminole Indians, who stayed until the U.S. government pushed them out in 1835. By 1850, Ocala was a booming city, and 10 years later, Silver Springs was discovered. In the 1870s, Florida's first tourist attraction was built here. 15 years later, the state of Florida purchased thousands of acres of land surrounding Silver Springs to prevent further development and designated it Silver River State Park. It wasn't until 1993 did the state acquire the springs themselves, and in 2013 it gained full operating control as Silver Springs State Park. Silver Springs consists of three major springs called Mainspring, Blue Grotto, and the Abyss. In addition, there are several small springs in the river as well. Together, these vents discharge over 500 million gallons of water each day, making it the largest spring in Florida and the largest limestone spring in the United States. This ecosystem is home to a variety of aquatic vegetation, fish, and other wildlife. The bottom of the spring and riverbed is full of eelgrass known as Vallenera americana and strapleaf Sagittara, whose scientific name is Sagittara kurtzana. Sagittara is the primary producer in this ecosystem. Turtles, shrimp, and snail eat the grass. In return, larger fish and birds eat them, and then alligators and even larger fish feed on them as well. Conquerors of this land have built dams adjacent to the rivers to control the water flow, but also they block the way to warmer water that the manatee need, especially during the winter. Recently, members of the land have recognized this issue, and a monitoring device has been set up at the dam that allows passageway for the manatee to enter the spring. Growing up, I never saw one manatee here until recently. Now I see them almost every visit. Next is some footage of a recent manatee encounter. In addition, as people conquer and develop the areas around Silver Springs, the water began to show its wear. Aquatic grasses seem to show the most damage at the moment. Since the 1950s, nitrate has been found in the spring's freshwater. In recent years, the levels have doubled and are expected to continue to rise. The high levels of nitrate cause an algae buildup to form on the Sagittaria in the eelgrass. Sanitary wastewater, fertilizer, and insecticides are a major contributing factor to the pollution. In addition to the nitrates, decreased water flow contributes to the algae growth. Due to local development, many communities and farms have tapped into Florida's aquifer nearby, reducing the water discharge and flow here at the springs and in the adjacent rivers.